Good day, viewers. Welcome to another interesting episode of Let's Talk with Joke. On today's episode, I have Gen Z Chooks and Gen Z Lami.
No. Woke Gen Z. Woke.
Okay.
Yeah, woke Gen Z.
It says woke Gen Z.
But I'm actually not a Gen Z.
Okay.
How old are you again?
I'm almost at my 30s. What are you saying?
Almost, but you're not 30 yet. You're actually a Gen Z, just as admit it with your full chest. You can continue. Do you want to collect that joke?
I don't think like a Gen Z.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so today's topic, we're going to be having this very controversial topic, which is internet fraud. And I felt like, okay, if you really want to talk about this internet fraud, let me bring... I can't even call people Gen Z again because I feel like you are the main kidney behind this thing. I have been scammed before.
Wow.
Yes. And I hope that the person that scammed me is watching this video.
Wow.
My village people that are still looking for you. No, seriously.
Return back our money.
You return my money. It's not easy. I'm serious. I've been scammed 700K.
Oh, wow.
People can say chicken change.
That's
It's
much.
not chicken change. Oh,
That's
like
much,
it
no.
is my
It is much.
my hard-earned money, like my
But
sweat.
the thing is, if I've asked you for that money now,
We wouldn't have given.
Who says? You know why he's not paying me?
Yeah.
Why?
But he's paying me. Seriously, he's paying me.
It is.
Let me know even say so that you can return my money. Like at least you have my account details, so just return my money. So guys, let's talk about this. Let me even drop this. I'm not even asking any question again today. Let's talk. Internet fraud.
All right. The thing about internet fraud, I would say, it's becoming so. It initially was a crime,
Yeah.
but now it's becoming a norm.
Hey, so it's not a crime.
It is.
No,
It is still a crime.
it's
But the problem is we've widely accepted it. The society
Yeah,
has widely
No. I have not accept. I can never accept it. What do you mean?
You are only talking because you're a victim.
No. Apart from the fact I'm a victim, see, it's a crime. Don't. I want you to sugarcoat it.
Let me.
We are not sugarcoating it.
I have the wrong guest in the studio today. Like seriously.
Listen.
Hold on.
I am not saying it's the right thing to do, yeah? I'm not saying it's definitely terrible. It's just...
Do you have a laptop?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Do you have a laptop?
So having a laptop doesn't mean
Let me first see.
What with your laptop?
So I
am a content editor.
Wait.
I'm a editor.
Now you people are saying you're an
I need a laptop
editor.
to do that.
But you're also a model.
Yes, I'm a content writer. I'm a content
You
editor. I need
edit
laptops to
video
do
professionally or
Yes.
just for your own
No,
job?
professionally. I'm a virtual assistant.
Okay. You're an editor, fine.
Yes. So see, the thing is, don't get it twisted. When I was young, let me use myself as an instance. When I was young, if I hear Yahoo,
Yeah.
I'm seeing you like a devil. But the point is this. Currently now, I don't demonize it like before. Why? Because I've understand why some people do what they do.
It is stealing. You can't sugarcoat it.
We can't sugar. Okay.
It is stealing. But virtual stealing.
Let me give you an instance.
Do you know what
Let
happens?
me give you an
Wait,
instance.
hold on. Go to the market today and steal just 15 naira. What would they do to you?
And that is the market.
See,
That is physical stealing and that is virtual stealing.
Do you know that?
It is stealing.
Do you know that? Some of these people we see as internet fraudsters.
Yeah.
That the money they collect from people is not. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, yeah.
It's not like, okay, so you are dating, I chat it up, I'm claiming to be a girl.
No, it's a different thing. Do you know there are websites
hold on.
or platforms that pay you to talk to foreigners, to talk to strangers, to talk to lonely people?
Some
It
of
is
those,
different. You are
hold on.
assuming to be someone you are not. You are not. All in the pretense that you want something in return. Whereas there are some legalized platform that you can just do this thing openly. There are platforms that pays you.
That you do what?
Exactly.
Openly. No, because it's like I'm missing something here. We are talking about internet fraud. Wait.
Yes.
So what do they do openly?
Wait, what I meant openly is there are some platform or app, but I don't remember the name. They pay you to talk to lonely strangers. Mostly they are foreigners. They are lonely, but they need someone to talk to.
What's the
someone
name of
to
the
call.
platform?
Put their house to.
For what?
New this thing up.
See, let me just tell you. That platform is not for
Yeah, we are not
you.
yet to advertise.
You can go and check it behind me. Get it behind me.
As I was
Just check
saying
it.
before, hold on. I was saying before, do you realize that we are living in a country that I was talking with a friend of mine who happens to be a CEO of a real estate business, and I told him something. Like, we were talking about finance. I told him something. I realized the fact that we are growing financially, we are growing in numbers, not in value.
Yeah.
I will explain. When it was, like in the year 2022, I was making an average of let's say between 30 to let's say between 50 to 150,000 a month. Yeah. And back then, I know what I could afford.
Yeah.
So I wished, okay, would they come in a short while I can make a decent 200,000 to 400,000? Because I don't focus in salary, like I have other business
side jobs.
Yeah. So this year, I could say I make above that, but the things I could have afforded with the money back then,
Can't do it correct.
I can't still afford it. So we grow in numbers, not in value.
But wait.
And wait, hold on. And this internet fraud is one business that you can say
It's not a business.
it's a business.
Oh my
It's a
God.
bad business, but it's a business. So the fact that
Emma
wait, hold on.
Gbamike,
It's not a business.
Emma Gbamike,
See.
you fans me, Emma Gbamike.
It's not
When has
a
this internet
business.
fraud
The
become
fact that it's a bad
It's not a
business
startup.
doesn't
It's
mean-
not a business.
Wait, hold on.
Is that a startup capital?
It is not a
Yes.
startup.
They buy data, they buy phone.
So that's
they buy laptops. Yes, it's
okay now.
But hold on. That a business is bad or not legal doesn't mean it's not a business.
That an act is bad.
intention
Please don't call it.
business.
Be very specific. That an act is bad. Don't say business.
Wait.
So there's no business that can be
use
bad.
Do you know some people do deal with cocaine as a business?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's not a legal business, but it's a business. True of us. Human trafficking is a business. That is not a good. So that a business is bad doesn't mean it's not a business. What is a business in the first place? A business is when you invest money into something and get it back. So some people can actually define business as offering value to get back value. Now, in this context of offering value to get back value, I would accept with you that it's not a business. But so far as they are investing money, some of these people buy phone, buy system, buy Veta, and they keep buying
Just to
subscription.
steal. They do that all just to
They
steal.
didn't steal it from your pocket, you know.
Oh yeah, but
It
they stole
doesn't
from
matter
people.
where they stole it from.
They stole from people.
Stealing is
Wait,
stealing.
you wouldn't be in this
Yeah,
position saying this thing if you
oh,
were a
stop,
victim.
Chico. Stealing is
You wouldn't be in
stealing.
this position saying
my
this.
there's no big
my
thief,
brother-
there's no
my
small
brother-
thief.
Okay, see, wait,
But not you personally, your brother.
As of the year 2021, there was something that happened. So there is this guy that called my brother and told my brother he won Guineco, a lottery that he should pay some.
Yeah.
That was very stupid. My brother did not send his money. I mean, my younger brother, he sent my mom's money. And you know the funniest thing back then was that I was expecting money from my mom.
Oh my God! So that was money. You lost the
What
money.
a
So
coincidence.
she my mom gave him a 200,000 to send into her account. No, that was 1 million naira to send into her account. She sent 200,000 to these scammers
Oh.
to get back 2 million naira. This guy, I think that one was just for it because that format is so outdated.
Yeah.
So they collected the money. They said my brother was now like, okay. And the funniest thing, my brother saw these scammers physically. So it's not like it was via phone. So they were like, they brought in goods, it was held, those kind of. If you go about that, people say they use that format now. And
Yeah.
the fact that they
So
still
naive
get
people.
clients is what I don't understand.
People are naive.
So,
It's not that people are naive.
People are naive.
No, it's greed.
It's not great.
No, let me tell you because, like
No,
I was
it's
discussing,
greed. I agree.
it's greed. Let me tell you something. One of my friend, we're having one quick discussion about internet fraud and all that. So I told her, I said, we don't want to come. And she said, the basic thing, for this internet fraud, number one thing is greed, because you're on the phone or you're probably chatting with someone and you're telling the person that you have an inheritance.
Yeah, somewhere.
Your father, your great grandfather and that you need so amount of money to get a lawyer to get those properties. That send me so amount of money and I will give you 20% of it. Why do you even want to get 20% of what you didn't even work for?
You know there are different.
Now let me tell you.
Wait, press. There are different schemes here. If I remember, of mine was one scammed, but the whole storyline was they called this person. They used the bank formats. That That's why I said it's
that bank format.
No, there are different formats. There are different formats.
That bank format still.
There are different formats to this.
My mom got scammed with bank formats.
Yes, they called this person and said, your BVN is your not BVN. They said your bank your
something
account,
code,
your
whatever,
account is outdated. You need to upgrade it, blah blah. And this person, not like very very educated, did not even call me first. Went ahead with what the people said. That, okay, they will send an OTP. You will call the number for them. They cleared all the money. And this person is a businesswoman. Not just more money.
Let me now tell you this. I think the I don't know if it's the latest one, but I read on a platform that she wasn't expecting a delivery. It was close to her birthday, and then they brought a delivery package, a bottle of wine. My brother.
You know people that love you.
No, yes, because her birthday was coming up. No. Let me tell you, it's there. I wish I could bring up my phone to read it. A bottle of wine, probably that cost nothing less than 10,000 naira. Now sent a delivery to you. Someone sent a delivery to you and called you or told you that you're expecting a delivery. Truly, the delivery guy came.
Yeah.
And then the guy told you that the delivery fee is 1,000 naira. Then she said she brought her cash, and the guy said no, for security reasons, for transaction, for no, that he can't take transfer and he can't take cash. That she has to use the
card.
No, she has to use a card.
Oh.
So she was like, oh, then unfortunately for her husband was there. And the husband brought out how much? 1,000.
Oh.
Take it. Babe, take my card and pay the 1,000.
What's that?
And then the husband brought out the card and the guy said under 10 minutes.
They've cleared everything.
Under 10 minutes. He was just receiving ping.
I think maybe the fraudster.
No, it's not. So what happens is that there is that card that I use. There's something that is cloned or something cloned to that card. So they can clone your card.
Who do that?
Yeah, they only need the three number behind it and the
obviously you have given your card. You have given your card to the delivery guy. So he has glanced at it. He has seen those three security numbers, the digits. So slotting it alone. I think they had a system that can clone or something. I really didn't get it.
They do have a system, but now the people that have that format, I personally, I'm not very sure, but I personally believe that they are working with bankers. Some of these bankers are involved with all these.
It is not bankers. This is technology.
Do you know that some of these bankers are involved?
Do you know that Nigerians are highly brilliant, intelligent?
So
this technology.
But do you
doesn't include bankers? It is technology.
Now,
if you could ask
do you agree with
people,
me?
Nigerians are intelligent.
But do you
go way and beyond when it comes to learning.
Yes.
So some people that use what they learned, what they know, they use it badly. They use it negatively. That is the problem currently. To use what they learned negatively, coding and everything they hear about, they use it negatively.
Yeah, there are all sorts of coding classes.
But do you know
everywhere now you go online, you see let your kids learn coding.
Yes.
What about all these people that call you on phone and tell you your BVN have expired?
They are not bankers. They only use that format because they know it. You can.
But they must have an insider. I don't dispute that. I don't dispute
some bankers are
information was probably leaked.
Okay, let's ease the tension in the house. We'll go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back. You're giving us your unfortunate.
So the thing is, that incident was so funny. So when he sent the 200K, they started giving the Were address of where to come. This boy was walking like somebody. Yeah, my younger brother is smart. But for that day, he was so dumb. So that's why I say.
Okay, so where does the smart comes in? You just said that.
No, he's smart naturally. But that day,
why is it that it's just for a day that is that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's very mean. This guy, very as like you. I don't understand.
So probably I think he was just dumb. So the thing is,
he was hypnotized.
So yeah, hypnotized. Thank you.
Virtually.
My mom was waiting for her 1 million naira, and then was waiting for her son to come back. So I just moved into Lagos. It was like 3 months after I moved into, because I was the one that does that transfer for my mom, like sending money to the bank, not transfer. Sorry, sending money to the bank. So my mom was calling me. I've not seen Miracle, no, this and that. My heart is skipping. But I'm like, no, Miracle, I know, will definitely come back. Maybe he went to play with his friends, but what will you gave him cash of 1 million naira. This was what was giving me concern. You gave him cash of 1 million naira. Which kind of friend would he go with that kind of money? This was 2022.
Okay,
sorry.
so no cashless policy. We didn't have the cashless policy as at then.
2022. So I was like, so this. So I was a little bit worried. So along the line, in the night, my mom called me and told me my younger brother have come back. That look at the audio. Somebody met him. I was like, look at what they should invest. And the funniest thing was, those people collected the whole 1 million naira. So they first took 200K.
Okay.
Then when they realized the boy had
1 million,
they collected everything. Wow. So, and my younger brother didn't come back. He was found on the road. Like, he didn't even know anywhere. And this is a place I know we have gone to severally. So when he was brought back home, it took him some hours to get back his senses. And he was still asking them for the cars.
Trust me, I don't believe in black magic.
No. I've had stories.
I don't believe in black magic. I don't believe in it.
I've had stories like this. I've had stories like this before.
No, I don't believe it.
I've had stories.
But this one was okay. I'm still coming first. So when I called him, I was asking what happened. He narrated the whole story to me. I was like, then I remember that I've had a similar story before. So the point is, this one is not actually related to internet. This actually
it's internet. It's virtual.
It's not internet. No,
it's virtual.
They met him physically. That's
physically.
Yeah. So it's still fraud, and they added black magic to it. But it's not internet fraud. But here is the point. They gave my younger brother a number.
Don't stop insulting. Why you does a cuss
so
the
we
guy?
were calling the number.
He was about to call him me.
The number wasn't going through. My mom started sending messages. You will die. You will have accident. You know all those kind of African. So the thing is, after 4 days later, because I was part of the people that are called the number. This way, people started calling back the numbers.
Audacity.
No. Yorùbá will say, see, Oguneba, Toba, Deloju. Oh, sure, it's short for them. It's short for them.
Calling back the numbers with a different number. So they will be like, we know you are related to Miracle, yeah? So there is something that came up. The car we blah 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 is still in this thing. It's remaining 100K.
How could you?
So they first called my mother.
Greed plus more.
My mother was like, you will die. You will this. So you did this to my son. They cut the call. My mom now called me. These boys are calling people this and that because they called me. So like a day later they called me. So I'm like, okay, so send the account number.
Yeah, expecting you to send the 100K.
They send the account number. The account number they sent, I was trying to see something I can make out of it. Then searching the number. Then, to be frank, maybe because I was clueless, a little bit clueless then, but I couldn't make something out of it. I was now like telling my friend to track the name, and he said to me, he can before we can get these people.
Okay,
so you get that. Your brother was scammed.
We went to the bank, nothing happened.
Exactly.
So then I think
out of it.
I was still like holding
them. Personal information, they can't release it. If anyway you went with like a external force, like a police force or something, they could still make something out of it. But personally, they can't release. They would. If they know it's a part of investigation process, they would release.
Sorry for saying this.
But it's a personal investigation. It's a personal information. They won't. They won't.
I have personally. Sorry for saying this, but I have personally lost hope on Nigerian police.
No, they works. Oh, trust me. No.
Nigerian police works, but they work for the rich and mighty.
That's not true.
That is true.
It is not true.
Do you know my ordeal with Nigerian police?
So that's a story for another day. But let's not divert.
Thank you, my co-host. That is a story for another
let's
day.
Not divert.
Yes,
so you mentioned earlier that when you asked us if you have a laptop.
Yes.
So that's the view about Africans majorly, that if they see you behave differently, they will just naturally think you are doing something idiot, something illegal. Mostly Nigerian police does that too. That they feel, oh yeah, if you look sharp, if you look moderate, if you dress so well, you are an internet fraudster, you are into illegal things. Yeah, they do that mostly. I've been harassed several times.
Several times. Ask you a question. What do you think Nigerian police do when they find internet fraudsters?
What do you think they do? They don't arrest them.
After they arrest them, what happens?
They arrest them.
After the arrest, they investigate them.
Which law?
They jail them.
I will tell you for sure.
They jail them.
Jail where? Have you seen an internet fraudster in jail before?
Yes, a lot of them.
Yeah.
How many prison
that one never cash out?
That's not how it works.
That one never cash out.
Police arrest them, then probably transfer the case to the. But do you know police have departments?
DSS.
Yes.
They probably something to social security or something. I don't know. I don't know.
So as I was saying,
they arrest them. That's all I know.
The public just see people as they see you and they think they'll just perceive you instantly like, yeah, this person is doing something illegal. Whenever I step out of my house, I've been in a different scenario whereby police to stop me. Probably I'm in a car or I am walking. Even if I'm in public transport, public bus, Danfo, they will stop the Danfo and ask me to come down twice. 2 different consecutive times. Asked me to come down, search me. All because they perceived I'm an internet fraudster. So immediately when you asked if we had the laptop,
internet fraudster.
You having a laptop in Nigeria is a crime.
But before then, what question did they ask you?
You said, do we have a laptop?
No. What question do the people?
The police just ask you to get out. Then probably they'll be like, oh yeah. Okay, that was a day.
They'll just ask you that. What do you?
Hold on. No, I don't leave my phone. That was the day.
No, I said before last year they do check.
That was 2022. I was coming out of Just Right, one Just Right in Berger with my friends. 2 of my friends, we were 3. We stepped out of the we are still inside the compound. We are not even on the road. Then their mini bus, it was even that phone they used, not even their police van.
Yeah, they
stopped and they came down and asked us to enter the bus. I was like, no, I can't enter. Why would you just stop and ask me to enter? All because of what? Because I look good. I look too.
Why you go put earring?
Aren't you wearing earrings?
No, exactly. I didn't enter.
Are you not wearing earrings?
I couldn't enter because I don't do anything wrong. I was only carrying Just Right line.
When has a guy wearing earring got to do with that? What does it justify?
No, for Nigerian police it matters. So see, as a guy.
No. Don't ask you.
As a guy. Or you dress well as a guy.
That's their perception.
Yes, that's
it's
what I'm saying.
to prove them wrong. That you actually need.
You have a voice. You can talk.
Yes.
I will tell you this for free. Even if you are truly an internet fraudster, they are not going to do anything about it apart from you settling.
Don't say that. In the whole world, there are people that are corrupt here and people that are naturally good.
But Nigerians
why?
No,
how many countries have you been to?
Exactly.
How widely read are you? How widely read are you? How many countries have you been to? Even this Nigeria. How many states in Nigeria have you been to?
President, I'm still talking. Exactly, that's what I was saying. The police stopped the car and asked us to enter. I myself, I'm like, no, I can't enter. One of my friends was even proceeding to enter the bus. I was like, drag the guy back there. Okay, wait, they don't want to give you lift back to your house. Why are you entering? Then they were like, we should enter. They were even trying to scare us with guns, but no, I couldn't. And naturally, I'm a person with a very loud, I have a very loud voice, and you can't oppress me. So I then shouted. Then the manager of the Just Right came down. Okay, what happened? That they can't take us with them because we are still inside Just Right property.
Okay, that's nice.
But they still insist that they will take us with them. But my friend, no, we can't. One of my friends plated his hair. I was on dreads. So wow. We are in the entertainment industry. What do you expect?
Your appearance.
So they realized that my voice was already attracting crowds, was already attracting people. Then they felt, okay, yeah. They said we should. They asked us what we do. Then I was still in school, so I just mentioned, yeah, I'm a student. I'm a member.
You didn't have your ID card.
I have my ID card.
Okay.
Yeah, I studied mass communication, so I'm a member of the press naturally. So I showed them my ID. They kept me behind. They kept me aside. They asked my friends to. One of my friends was even a reporter generally, so he showed them his virtual ID. It was not with his physical ID.
Okay.
To let him leave. So they thought he was still a student. So they asked for his ID too. He provided it, and they couldn't say anything. So whilst he asking us to open our bag so they could search, and realized that there were 3 other guys inside that bus, inside that minivan. Yeah, 3 other guys. No, their parents itself. No, it's clearly obvious what they are into. So those ones are already a victim. Nothing they could say. You know, there are people that they couldn't defend themselves.
Yeah.
Or like me, I could say something that you can't just stop and ask me to enter. I know what to say, I know what to do. But those ones probably they already feel oppressed. Probably they are guilty or not, but they already feel oppressed. So they entered willingly without him bringing force. But man, why would you ask me to enter? If I enter now, who do you know that?
Because you know that
you will call that will come and bring you out?
They get those people they carried, it will still end in settlement.
You only think so. How many have you been into? How many exactly? None. And you are here. You've not been into.
I'm not an internet fraudster.
Exactly. You've not been in that situation with police officers. You've not been in that situation with police officers.
No, I've had police officers stop me, search my bag.
Did they
police have never arrested me.
Exactly. So you can't say this without experiencing it.
But I've seen people they have arrested.
It's just stories. See, stories for people
I've seen people they have arrested.
Stories for people might be. I'm not supporting Nigerian police.
There is somebody
Wait. Let me get it clear. It's just stories that what they don't.
No.
You're saying they don't make illegal arrests.
No. They can. Well, I'm just saying that it's what you end from third parties, not personally.
No, I'm talking about first person.
Okay, yeah, you have experience. You are saying it out to. I said what I said. What happened to me out of experience?
The thing is,
not that I had someone said.
Yeah, there's something I wanted to say from the onset. First and first is, we won't entirely blame all these internet fraudsters. Yes, I would.
My God, just they support internet fraudsters left and right.
It's not like I'm supporting them. Yeah. So, but the thing, you won't outrightly blame internet fraudsters, because I'm a filmmaker. In this Nigeria, I'm a film producer, upcoming. Sorry, because I've not hit the.
You are still producing.
Yes, I'm still producing, but I've not reached the likes of Funke. Now then, I will come be like, okay, I'm a producer. So I'm a producer, an editor, and I'm a cinematographer, an actor. I do commercial modeling.
Are you?
Yes, so I do commercial modeling. I'm into production management. I do location management as a side hustle.
This is not a biography. It's not an introduction. You wanted to say something. Okay, wait. Let me do my own.
Wait. Let him. He wants to sell his market. Let him sell his market now. On this show, you'll be given the opportunity to sell your market.
There are still some other things I do. Yeah, but I can't boast that I have a house of my own and I have a car of my own.
Yeah.
Now, but there are people. I have a friend in Aba. So as local as Aba is, he have a house, he have a car, and he's into internet fraud. He's not my friend. I know him. You understand? And it's no longer a secret. It's no longer a secret thing now. And now, influence is one thing that drives people into internet fraud.
No, it's not influence.
I was one of them.
No. Wait, hold on. No, Fresh, hold on. Listen.
It's not influence. It's greed.
Exactly.
Laziness.
The point is, if you have intention.
Laziness.
Listen,
use your brain. Use that brain. Wait. Hold on. Oh yeah, you guys. Both of you, hold on. What happened? Hold on. If you can sit down to think about all those techniques as to how to call somebody and say your BVN needs to be updated, your brain self needs to be updated. Can't you use it for something positive?
So wait.
If you can sit down, listen. Now I remember. I think this was 2011. Someone called me then. Now you can't call me and not tell me, not introduce yourself first to me. Yeah. Most times I don't even pick numbers that I'm not familiar with. Yeah. So this person called me and said, hello. I'm like, hi, hello, who's this? In Yoruba, you can't you, have you forgotten my voice? Like, can't you recognize my voice? Yeah. I mean, feeling, I don't want to offend this person. Exactly. No, okay, let me just get. And I just mentioned, I think I said Michael. Now you remember Michael. It was an international call, but I bet you that idiot was there in Nigeria. But and I said, hey, Michael, that is expecting something. He wants to a courier that I should help him. Somebody wants to go help him pick up something, shoes, at the night post or somewhere that I should please help send 20K. That's because he can't access his Nigerian account because he's in the UK. Obviously, he called me with a UK number or foreign number or whatever. So, and I said, Michael, because I have a friend called Michael that I knew that he was out of the country. So I just flowed along. I said, okay, 20K. This was 2011. 20K might be something now, but as at then...
It should be close to $40, if I'm not mistaken.
Whatever conversion you are doing. But I knew that then 20K was a lot to me. So I said, okay. And this was not the era of internet transfer or something. I had to go and queue. If you know...
Bank.
What are you talking about?
Distress.
My brother, I sent the 20K. But guess what? One day, me and the real Michael, we saw face to face. Trust me, I collect my 20K back.
But it was not
You know why? It wasn't him. And I had the teller with me that I used in paying the money in the bank.
So he just...
So when I eventually saw my...
pitied you and said...
Thank you, my brother. That's the word. He
pity.
just pitied me. He said, wow.
It's pity now.
No. It wasn't pity. It wasn't pity. The guy felt moved.
Yeah.
He was like, oh,
It's
so
still
if
pity.
no, okay. And then genuinely was like, oh, so you're actually a good friend. Like, oh,
Yeah.
so if I really, like that means I would have actually still helped. If it was that, but
Exactly.
so I think it was just that act of, oh, what a friend or whatever.
But you know
He
it's
gave me
something-
back.
No, she
Eventually,
had no idea.
I
In
knew.
the first place, she had
No,
no idea.
later.
No, she had no idea, but when she sent the money, she
At that time, yes. When I sent the money,
they will want to get their money back.
I kept the teller. What are you saying? I kept the teller and I got back my 20K. So, like my 700, I
Fresh
don't
Prince,
get
it's
back.
not social influence. They do say
No,
this thing
social
that...
influence is part of them.
No.
See, wait, hold on.
Wait, let me talk. I won't allow you to say that.
Okay.
Wait.
My director is already signaling me.
It's not social influence.
We're going to have a part 2. Guys, let's go and eat bread and butter and granules. We're going to have a part 2. And on this note, it's a wrap on today's episode of Let's Talk Pitch, okay? Till I come your way next time, take care of yourselves and take care of others. Bye for now.